Hey guys, I want to give you an update as far as uploading your intro speeches, just so you feel good about uploading the first speech. On a Com 231 online page. Now, know that, of course, you always click here to get into Connect, and that's where you're going to upload your speeches. Remember, there is the student guide for uploading speeches that you're going to want to review. This will give you advice on how to upload depending on what device you're using. And then there's the Connect support video here. After you've refamiliarized yourself with that, remember that you're going to be putting your intro speeches or your directions for your intro speech, and what you're going to do in this week's forum is here. Please watch all of the instructor videos. I found that if people aren't watching them, they get kind of confused on what's going on. You'll want to watch the summary review here. That's going to remind you of what you did last week with that ethics assignment, why you want to cite your sources, and it's going to give you an example of how often you should be citing your sources. Now, you don't have to worry about citing sources in the intro speech, but you will later. Also, you're going to want to watch this guide for and the one you're watching now. You're going to want to go through this. This is going to be your guide for uploading your intro speech. And then this video is going to prepare you for the future. It talks about picking and narrowing a topic. That will be helpful for your next speech. So always make sure you watch all of the videos. They're designed to help you. All right, so always follow the directions in Moodle. This is going to remind you that you want to do chapters 4, 5, and 15. For some of you, this will be week 2 in my late start class. In my regular class, this will be week 3, as it says here. It's going to mention that you're going to want to complete these quizzes for a grade, and this week they will be worth 15 points. Now, you're also going to eventually complete 3 peer reviews on speeches you watch once they're uploaded. I'll remind you of that after this week and after you've uploaded speeches. And you need to do your own self-review, and I'll show you where all of that is. Follow the directions in the student guide for uploading speeches, and know that sometimes the upload process takes a little bit of time. As the hourglass is kind of spinning and you're waiting, don't sit there and stare at the computer. It might drive you insane. Get up, go get something to eat, come back and see if your file is uploaded. As speeches get longer, it does take longer to upload. Remember, if you have any issues, contact Connect's support. So where you're going to house your speech is always up here. The click here to get into Connect. That's why we use Connect. Connect makes it easier to upload speeches. So when you click into Connect, and you've been practicing in Connect, you just go to Connect, and remember that Moodle told you that it's going to be in week 3. And if you look at week 3, it says intro speeches due. You're going to click into week 3, and everything you need is here. There is some advice on giving your first speech. Now remember, the key terms are always optional. There is the review quiz, the 15 and 5 review quiz. Remember, Moodle directed you to complete those for a grade. And then you're going to put your speech here. So know that, of course, your classwork this week is doing the quizzes and just looking over the chapters. And then your speech you're going to place in here. Now, I'm not going to click in here because it will then go to people's names. And I don't know if you want your names out there on video, but when you click in the online speech assignment, it's going to tell you what to do. You'll see your name, and then you'll see a space beside it that says submit video, and that's all you do. You submit your video following the instructions. Remember, we do have to use Connect to house our speeches, so you'll place it right here. Always, keep a window open, and you can go back and forth between your Moodle page and your Connect. Make sure that if you're having trouble, you check your browser. Firefox or Google Chrome are probably going to work best, not Internet Explorer, but of course you're welcome to try. And that stuff should be in the student guide for uploading speeches. And also under resources, there are some recording guidelines. The main thing I want you to remember is don't start over if you mess up. Your video cannot be edited. It does not have to be perfect. If you mess up, just say, oh my goodness, I messed that up, and start over, or you not start over, sorry, but just regroup from where you were. You don't want to start over. Also, it's going to remind you that you need at least 5 audience members. That makes it public speaking. If you're having a hard time getting people together, remember my suggestion last week. If you have access to a classroom, if your church can provide you with some people to watch your speech, or your gym, or even your workplace, film these in front of people that are in your life. If you do have to use children, make sure they're over around the age of 14. You do not want to use younger children, especially 4, 5, 6, 7, as audience members. If you have any concerns, please let me know. And have fun with this intro speech. It's designed to get used to the process. If you get frustrated, reach out to me. But this speech is just designed to get you familiar with the uploading process and get you familiar with your classmates. Good luck, and make sure you read all of the instructions in the proper block, and this will keep you guided. And when you're ready, go to the, of course, Connect link, the proper place, and upload your speech. Take care.